Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, do the
I
introduction.
think we're recording.
It's your show.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. Wow, Joe. This is some haircut.
Yeah, thank you, first of all. I'll take that as a compliment, even though it did not sound like one. So I do thank you for that. But yeah, listen, in life, you got to mix it up sometimes. And, if you can't change anything, well, your actual bad habits are, you get a haircut. So here we are today with a haircut. Your hair has grown out very long, very all over the place. Your apartment, It's also messier than usual. Victor, what's going on?
It's just dog toys. It's dog toys. My dog had a party last night. I think it was just with himself. I don't know. Have you ever just stayed in and gone crazy?
I have, but that's not a good excuse. You're telling me the dog runs the household? That's even a worse excuse. You can't even take accountability. You're blaming the dog. You're a human being, for God's sake.
Listen, you live with someone long enough, you let them take the reins.
That's true.
It's like marriage. You're the man, you're the leader. That's what a female wants in the mate. But then once you move in together, she controls everything.
Is that what it's like?
That's what it's like with the dog, yeah.
With the dog, at least. So you're saying that all women are dogs, essentially, and you got to control them, keep them on leashes, make sure they're fed, hit them, get a collar around their neck. I like what you're saying. I get it.
Exactly. Speaking of that, we have a new sponsor, Kellogg's Dog Food. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be great. Yeah. Kellogg's. I don't know why I called it Kellogg's. I got to get better at that. Anyway, good morning, everyone. How are you? July 25th. A beautiful Friday. I wish it were raining, Joe.
Oh, why is that?
I like rain. It gives me a great excuse to not be social.
Yeah. So you like it? Well, because the thing with rain is that people like to stay in. So you feel like if it's other people are staying in, now you have a right to stay in as well.
Well, that's a great point. I personally don't think rain is an excuse to stay in.
You just said it was an excuse.
It's an excuse to not be social because everyone else decides to stay in. People are very sensitive, Joe. They can't get wet. They can't be bothered with water, even though a whole life revolves around water. You can't live without water. You can't clean yourself without water. That is true.
Outside the human body is the one place people don't like water.
They don't like it. And how's this? People spend thousands of dollars to go to exotic places to submerge themselves in bodies of water.
Yeah.
But a little rain outside, they all decide to stay inside.
You can't talk to anybody. You can't make plans. It's like a tiny bit of water.
So I take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I say all these people are lunatics.
Yeah.
I'd rather be alone anyway with myself. So, and the dog, obviously, who runs the house.
Yes.
And I take advantage and I decide to stay in.
Okay, but so here's the problem with your little theory you got there, which I like the theory. I'm half on board with the theory. Do you not see how you are contributing to the problem as well? Because you're saying, oh, they're not being social, so I'm not going to be social. What happened to being a man, taking charge of the house, going out when nobody else wants you to go out?
Well, here's the thing. I'm already not doing that. So you're telling me if I'm going to put in that effort, I'm going to do it on the one day that I want to stay in? What happens if I'm so magnetic, so enigmatic,
good word.
I'm so social that I pull everyone out of their houses on the rainy day? They realize how dumb they've been. The whole thing changes. People start going out on rainy days. Now I'm really screwed.
I don't think that's an issue. I do not think
that's
that. I don't think that's an issue. But I get what you're saying. I like it. You're being confident, which is good. That's the first step to going outside. So I used to be the wrangler. I used to be the guy that got all the guys to go out and do all that stuff. Yeah. But I don't have that crew anymore because I'm older. I'm in my 30s. You're like 19, 18, 16, 14, 15. 13. Like I like them. Yeah, exactly.
6, 5.
Yeah.
Right out of the womb, you still have that group to wrangle. I don't have those guys. I am friends with guys like that, but they're more boring.
Okay. Yeah. But listen, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. You get a little older, people don't go out, it's raining. I mean, I don't take you as an umbrella guy. I don't see you having an umbrella. I can't picture you with an umbrella, to be honest. That's not part of your character.
Well, actually, I'll have you know, I am Mr. Umbrella.
You're an umbrella. You know what? That makes even more sense. Forget what I said. So you're gonna walk outside and hold an umbrella, go through traffic. It's too much. Can I tell you why I'm not a fan of umbrellas?
Uh-huh.
And then I want to hear your whole thing, why umbrellas are great, and you have a special made umbrella, and you have like a
handmade in Italy.
exactly. And it can't even get wet because it's designer. Yeah.
Yeah.
An umbrella in a rural area, I'm on board, right? In a rural area, I'm on board. However, if you're in an urban area and you get a duck and weave, that's more uncomfortable than me. It's more uncomfortable for me to duck and weave than it's for a little bit of water to get in my head.
You can't handle an easy duck and weave?
That's not easy. That's easy to you?
A duck and weave, you learn when you're in first grade how to duck and weave. Every parent takes their kid out and says, son, we're going out. It's not even raining, but we're just going to practice the duck and weave. I say, I want to learn how to ride a bike. That comes second. The first things first is the duck and the weave.
So give me a good. How do I learn how to use an umbrella? Give me the formula. What's the way to do it?
Well, first things first, you got to get good parents.
Okay, so I guess.
Yeah,
all right.
You were not raised well enough.
All right.
But I will say that I can't teach you that here. But what I can tell you is a little bit about my umbrella, which you are not going to like. I have a golf umbrella.
Okay.
So a golf umbrella is so big
because
it's made for the golf course to keep the sun away. It's not even made for rain. Or maybe it's made for sun. I don't golf, so I don't know. All I know is I typed into Amazon biggest umbrella known to man, and it said double XL golf umbrella. I got one.
I'm so disappointed right now. You know what I said? I'm shaking internally.
It was so big, it was embarrassing. I had to return it.
Yeah.
It was that big. It took up like 3 sides of the street, even though of the sidewalk, even though there's only 2 sides. And I had to return it for like the medium, which is still massive. But if you would have seen this one, you would have laughed.
It was a huge, comically big umbrella.
You can't even imagine how big it was. It was that big.
Did you take it to the
bigger
street?
Than the span of like my arms from left to right. It was like a 7-foot umbrella.
You see, so now I'm actually starting to get on board with that because I could be on board with a huge umbrella. Now that's actually more my speed, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because now I'm thinking about it.
I still have a big one, but it's not as big as that one, but it's still big. Like, I don't get even remotely wet when I have this umbrella.
But okay, but so you have this big umbrella, right? And you're trying to block out the sun. You're trying to block out the rain. At a certain point, don't you just say, it wasn't meant to be?
I don't use it. I'm not one of these people in Chinatown who walks around with the umbrella trying to block out the sun.
The little hat umbrella?
No, the Chinese walk around with umbrellas to block out the sun.
Really?
Yeah, I think because their skin is so fair. I think it has something to do with the skin.
But they can't even see the sun
anyways.
anyways.
That's a complete assumption. Like, I've never actually – that's totally – I never thought about that before, so I shouldn't make it like I have. You know, sometimes you say, I think it's because this, and people are like, oh, wow, he must have thought about that.
No one was thinking that.
No one was thinking that.
No one was thinking that. We got
to go back to the haircut.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Thank you.
I think it gives you nice face definition. Really nice, strong man. You're getting older. I will say you are getting up there.
Yeah,
I can sense you're aging.
Yeah.
I'm looking at myself in the camera. I have not been working out that much, but I've been eating healthy. This has nothing to do with anything. Now I'm just looking at myself. But I like the way you look, Joe. You do have a headset now. You never had a headset before.
Yeah, man. I've been feeling I'm getting older. I needed to change the look. Now, the long hair, that's who I am, and that's what I like doing, and that's what I'm going to rock for most of my life until I, can't anymore. However, I don't like when people compliment my haircut too much because they always go overboard. It's like, wow, oh my God, you look great. I mean, the hair before was disgusting. It was horrible. But now you look great. But 2 weeks ago, I mean, I don't want to tell you, man, it was bad. It's like, just come on. You know what I mean? It's
because
too
it's
much.
Essentially saying you used to look terrible.
Yes. They're
we
basically
just want
saying,
to tell you,
yeah.
You finally gave us the opportunity by getting a haircut.
It's like if you break up with your girlfriend and then everyone's like, oh my God, she was a fucking bitch. You're like, but you could have told me that before.
Yeah, people don't want to say that.
Yeah.
I have a great strategy, also a great technique. You want to be nice to someone, you just go to someone and you say, great haircut. Regardless of whether or not they got one, you say, great haircut. And by the way, 9 out of 10 times, almost 10 out of 10 times, you're right, because most people have gotten haircuts within a couple weeks ago, a month ago. You have something to say.
Great point. Same exact thing. You go to anybody, you say, have you been working out recently? No matter what, they always say yes. They could be in a wheelchair, crippled, typing in a key, doesn't matter. They'll always say yes.
But that's more. A lot of people don't work out.
But they're gonna lie.
That's just a weird. Most people. The strategy with the haircut is everyone has a recent haircut.
Everyone has gotten a haircut recently.
Yes, even if it's a month ago, they say like a month ago. You said, well, it still looks good. I can see that.
I get that, but here's the thing: everyone gets a haircut. Everybody also is a liar.
Yes, that's correct.
So everyone will also say yes to have you been working out recently.
One of my favorite things when I go out with a girl is saying, "Nah, I don't lie. I don't tell lies."
Just when do you say that?
Just the biggest lie. I don't know.
Yeah.
I find myself saying that sometimes.
Okay. Can I tell you my? Speaking of girls, can I tell you my theory now?
Well, your girlfriend's coming home soon, right?
No, she's home.
Oh, she came. Wait, is it today?
No, she came home last week.
It was last week, the week that we were going to do the event?
Yes.
Okay, because we're going to do it soon. Almost done with the sketch.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good. I want to talk about that because I'm very disappointed in you about that.
No, but don't be, because it's going to be so good when we get it, when we do it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. We'll talk about that, but I was very disappointed. But I love it. But
also,
yeah.
I see something, because we're doing this remotely. I see something in your background on a piece of paper. Does it say the Jew?
No, it says the Joe Levy.
Oh,
experiment.
the Joe Levy experiment. That's your little background.
My little background. It's I put, you know how much money I spent on that background? Come on, my little background. You know how much years of labor my little background? You kidding me?
Yeah, it looks nice. You need some neon lights, then you'll be a real YouTuber.
I will.
They have like the neon. Every YouTuber's got the blue neon and.
But neon neon has completely jumped the shark. Neon used to be the coolest thing, man, back in the day. I mean, neon. I mean, come on. Neon was if you had neon.
You know what we should really do to make our YouTubes blow up?
Yeah.
3D content.
Where you touch them?
No, you got to do. No, that's 4D.
Okay.
You got to do something where like you send the subscribers glasses and they watch the content in 3D.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
I could try. I've been learning magic.
Ah, very nice.
Can I try a magic trick on you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, is this sleight of hand, or is like real, like you got religious, this is Kabbalah, real magic?
This is Kabbalah, this is Third Temple, this is studying with the rabbis in Israel, this is
occult.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look. You tell me that card.
What do you mean you're not going to look? I can see the screen. It's
No. I'm going to close my eyes. Okay,
change the card.
Forget it. No, forget it. Because
try.
No, because you're not.
I'm not going to look. For those who can't see, we're on the screen. We're on a FaceTime, so his screen is mirrored. So he puts it up to the screen. He's not looking at the back of his hand, but you can still see the card.
Can I do the trick, please?
Yeah, do the trick.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Okay.
Now, do you know a card? You have that card in your head?
I have it in my head, yeah.
Okay. Was that card... What? No. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Okay.
That's the magic trick.
A couple questions. Okay.
Someone from Radio City's going to call you tomorrow.
I'm telling you, this is good. Now, I want you to say that card out loud.
Okay. That was the...
3, 2...
2 of diamonds.
2 of diamonds!
Okay, that's the trick.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. I get a free soda. That's the trick.
All right, not bad. I'll give you credit.
I'll give you credit. Thank you. I appreciate that.
There are some crazy tricks that people do, like there's street magic where even if I want to watch it on YouTube because like you could slow down video on YouTube, but there's stuff where like someone goes up to you and they're like, "Hey, where's your watch?" or something, and then it's like in your back pocket. Like, how did the guy get it off your wrist in your back pocket? Sleight of hand.
Yeah, so I've been studying that a lot recently, and let me tell you something. I mean, when you failed the first couple of times, you were just grabbing ass and grabbing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know what time it is. You don't know what butt it. That's why I got a haircut. I was going to jail soon. So I mean, the learning curve on the whole check your back pocket. I mean, that is a rough learning curve, man. Let me tell you that.
Do you know that I used to do hypnosis?
Really?
Real hypnosis.
Yes.
I was in high school and I learned it. I saw it at seminar.
Okay.
So for those who don't know, that's like a weekend away with the school, and everyone goes crazy and misbehaves. Most people, at least one kid gets kicked out of school.
Yeah.
But anyway, did you have seminar growing up?
Well, I went to North Shore. I didn't go to Flatbush.
Okay, so you guys, that's a no.
I mean, we had a weekends away. We had
It's only a 20-minute show. You could have just said no. Saved everyone the time.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
It's a Flemish education for you.
So, I saw someone perform, and it blew me away.
Yes.
And I learned it and used to do it to my friends. It was a blast.
Yeah. So what would you do?
I would make them talk different languages.
Uh-huh.
And they would not speak actual Italian.
Yeah.
But they would think they were talking Italian. And
yeah.
It wasn't fake. It was so real, so sophisticated in their speech. I used to make them think they were animals.
Uh-huh.
And they would walk around like chickens or frogs.
Can you do this to me?
No, I don't study it anymore.
Can you get back into it?
Old, I thought about it.
Yeah.
And I said it could even be fun on stage.
I think you should do that.
Yeah, it could even be fun on stage.
I think, yeah.
And then I had a friend who loved it so much when I did like the silly things that he would say, could you do it like therapeutically just to make him feel good?
Yeah.
One time the scariest thing...
Sorry to cut you off. He knows you could just pretend to talk Italian. Like he doesn't need to hypnotize
like that.
him.
It's not like that. It's like it's so serious. There was one where and like they can't snap out of it until you tell them to snap out. I mean they could, but like they choose not to. But the craziest one was this kid in high school was like, let's go in the other like an empty classroom during lunch. I want you to do it to me. And we used to do it all the time. He had fun doing it because like at the end they say you feel great and all that stuff. Anyway, one time he said, make it where I think I have no nose.
Uh-huh.
So I said, all right, that could be a little dangerous,
For a Jew, that's difficult.
Right. yeah. So his nose, I did it where he had no nose. I go, okay, awake. And he starts feeling his face. All of a sudden, he starts freaking out, legitimately crying.
Yeah.
Like immediately tears start coming out of his mouth, freaking out. I snapped him right out of it. It was the scariest thing.
I kind of like that.
And when you study the book, there's like different books, but when you read one of them, it's like they warn you. There's very dangerous things. There's like age regression, where you can make them think they're old. There's all sorts of. One of the craziest ones, where I don't know if it's real, but you tell someone you're like you are the person, or you tell them that they're living in their past life. So like they think they're reincarnated now.
That's sick.
And like some people bring up like real stuff. Because, like, their brain knows history, So
yeah.
There's, like, wild stuff.
Interesting. I want to learn. So I've been getting into Magic a little bit, and this is a full deck, by the way, in case you're wondering. And I've been trying to learn more about it.
Wow, I wasn't wondering whether or not it was 52. What was it? Might have been 47 cards instead of 52.
Anyways, whatever. Yeah, I'm very interested in that stuff. I want to talk about that with you, but I have one thing I've been thinking about, and we got to go soon. So I want to get this off, but I do want to talk to you a lot about hypnosis.
Do we have to go soon? How long have we been doing this?
17 minutes.
18 minutes?
Yeah.
Doesn't it fly by?
It doesn't. No, dude, this is great. Flies by fast. I am very, very interested in the hypnosis stuff. I want to talk to you about that, like, definitely, because I've been studying a lot of that stuff. But there's one thing I want to talk about.
Well, there's only one thing to say. You're either studying hypnosis or you're not. What do you mean you're studying a lot of that stuff? You're either studying hypnosis or you're not. It's not a lot of it.
No, I'm saying I've been
No, I got it.
Okay. No, you got me. I'm full of shit. No, listen, I'm a little full of shit. I'll be honest. You caught me right there. I was full of shit. No, whatever. I want to learn the fucking take the guy's nose. My nephew. I always take his nose. He never believes it. I want to take his nose and have him freak out.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
by the way, great bit is if you do stand up,
go ahead.
You do hypnosis in the first half.
Yeah.
And then you just part of the hypnosis is that they love the stand up.
Yeah, that's great.
Then you do the stand up second half. You put the clip on YouTube. They don't know the audience was hypnotized.
Yeah, that's great. You're like, all right, pretend I'm Bill Burr.
Yeah, you know what you could pretend, which is a good bit?
What?
You tell them that the joke you're about to hear is the funniest joke.
Yeah.
And then you tell an intentionally bad joke. The crowd is crying, and then you put that online. And people don't know. People are like, what a weird audience.
Well, I've seen a lot of bad jokes get a big applause, so that wouldn't be that shocking if we were being serious here. But
that's true. All right, go ahead. The one thing you wanted to talk about.
The one thing I want to say, and I want to, so have you followed the WNBA player strike?
No, but I just saw. Okay, so actually, you want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I haven't been going on the news, social media lately at all.
Yeah.
I've been taking a break.
Yeah.
which has been great. I've been more social, even if it's. I mean, it hasn't rained yet, but But I did see a thing pop up about the players wearing T-shirts that said "Pay us what you owe us."
Yes. So the WNBA players, they didn't go on strike yet, but they want more money, right? They want to get an equal share of the revenue, the same way the men get an equal share, a higher percentage share of the revenue. Now, here's what I think. I think we should pay men and women basketball players the same amount of money. We should have equal pay for the men as we pay for the women. And by that, I mean we should be paying the men way less money.
Oh, I agree.
100% less money. We don't need to give the WNBA players a raise. We need to give the NBA players a demotion.
Yeah, we need to pay. The best way to say that is we don't need to give the WNBA players more. We need to give the NBA players less.
Yes, we should give the NBA players because, dude, they're playing basketball. Like that's why you can't.
And I think they'll play better. I think you give them bonuses if they win, not where they could chill with $70, $80 million a year.
Yeah, you give them a fucking $1 every shot they make.
Isn't that called a salary cap, though?
I don't know what's about caps, keepers, yarmulkes. I'm not really a big hack guy.
Right, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But I think this because here's what I was thinking, right? Here's what I was thinking. It's hard to empathize with the WNBA struggle because they'll say, can you believe I'm only making $50,000 for playing basketball? It's like, yeah, that's a very reasonable amount of money.
It's a great price to play basketball.
Yeah, it's an amazing deal. I play basketball all the time. I don't get paid shit.
Yeah.
My cousin has a mini hoop. I dunked on him yesterday. I didn't get a private jet.
Yeah. Plus, people don't realize how much clout it gives you. Like, you could say you're in the WNBA. There's a lot of things you could get, but you're right.
Yeah, get like a hamburger, no fries. You get a lot of stuff in the WNBA.
I agree. They also need to bring the price of tickets down.
That's true.
Tickets are too expensive.
So everything should be cheaper, essentially.
What a dumb argument, though, that. I mean, I like the bit, and it's a good bit, but what a dumb argument the WNBA players get. Like, no one watches them. Why would anyone pay them really more?
Well, I will say, I'm not one of these guys. I think you should ask for more money.
Can you hear me chewing the cucumber?
Yeah, it's repulsive.
The whole time? You could hear
no, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Listen, I don't mind I don't give a fuck if your company's not making money. Ask for more money. I don't think it's I'm not one of those guys like, how dare you? No, fucking ask for more money. Yeah.
I love a good strike.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in unions. Anytime something's on strike, great. The Hollywood strike, I love that. The writer's strike, there's no shows, great.
Yeah.
Because I'm not big yet. So the more mayhem Hollywood can see, fuck that up. Buy me some time. Let it be a mess.
Yeah.
NHL, something was on strike once, or the baseball was delayed. Great. Give me some drama.
Victor, I just got a text from my superior officer. I do have to run.
You have to run. All right. Well, what did we hit? 22 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Say bye to them. I'll wrap it up.
Thank you, sir. Do I need to leave? I'm leaving my screen. Should I leave it on or what?
Yeah, do the thing where you have to leave it on.
Okay. So I'm just going to leave it.
No. You could exit. Just.
Should I press leave?
Give me 2 seconds. We're going to say goodbye.
Okay.
Everyone, as you could see, Joe ruined the episode.
I did.
So we do have to go. However, I will see you Monday. We had a guest every day this week. What's Flying is getting even better, more sophisticated, more action. So I will see you on Monday. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. If you didn't hear the previous episodes this week, they're great. Go back and listen. Folks, on behalf of the guy who just quit early in today's episode, Joe Levy.
I'm sorry about that. I really do have to go.
All right, everyone. All right, take care, everyone. Get home safe. We love you.
I love you, Victor.
Bye-bye.